Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel BC Reddy Devops. In this video, we are going to discuss about Terraform modules. So we will create modules and we will reuse it. So Terraform modules means reusability Terraform code. Instead of writing EC2 code, security group code, outputs, variables again and again, so we will create one module and we will reuse it. So modules are similar like functions only. So basically you will write function wherever it is required, we will call that function. Similarly, here Terraform modules also, we will create EC2 module and wherever it is required like dev environment, prod environment. So whichever environment is required, so we will call that module. Similarly, security groups, those things. So module means reusability Terraform code. Instead of writing uh, each thing like security groups, EC2 instances, everything. So we will write one module and we will use it. So without modules, so dev for EC2, like prod EC2 code, QA EC2 code. So like this we will write, right? So instead of that, we will use modules. So in modules, there are two types. One is root module and where actual code is maintained, main Terraform code. And child module, we will reuse that module. So let me show you the folder structure. So this is Terraform module code. So here module, I created two modules in this video. One is VPC module and another one is EC2 module, where in the VPC module, like we have defined variables.tf, outputs.tf and main.tf, and EC2 module where we have main.tf, variable.tf, outputs.tf, and this is the root code. Okay, here main code is available. So let me get into the demo. Here modules. So in this demo, I have created two modules. Here modules, EC2 module, here main.tf. So here what I'm trying to do, I'm creating AMI. I define the variables. This is common for everything. Variable project name and variable environment, AMI ID and instance type and subnet ID and security group. I have defined the variables in EC2 module and outputs. I'm printing the output of instance ID, public IP and URL. Here main.ec2 I am it is required AMI ID, instance type, subnet ID and security group. So here I am user defining like I am trying to install NGINX instead of default HTML page. So I'm showing like printing some message. Welcome to BC Reddy EC2 module, VPC module, something I'm trying to print. Similarly, I created one more module. This is security group. So here I'm creating one security group. This is the main and creating subnets and internet gateway, everything it is created. And these are the required variables, project name and environment name. And output I'm printing VPC ID, subnet ID and security group name. And if you see that main code now, so there are in current folder only, modules demo only, where I have created modules in my local. Okay, your modules, you can keep your modules in remote repositories like GitHub or any Nexus repository or S3 also, and you can use um, public modules also. Official Terraform modules are available. So see, if you registry.terraform.io, where it will have maintain the um, modules. Okay, this is the list of modules. Each cloud will have separate modules are available. So if you select AWS, so default S3 module you can use, and this is the EC2 instance module. If you see, so this is the documentation where EC2 module also available. So you can define module name and source you can pick from Terraform AWS module / EC2 AWS. So like this, you have module for VPC, S3, CloudFront, everything. See here, EKS, VPC module. Okay, if you want, you can use module and you can make changes according to your requirement. Okay, and so whenever you try to execute this code, the root module calls the VPC security module and it creates VPC, creates subnet, creates security group, and it will calls EC2 instances. It uses subnet ID from VPC security module and uses security group ID from security module and create EC2 instance and install the NGINX. So even if you check now the main code, uh, so first we will show you the variables. Okay, here the variables which I declared: project name, default I'm giving BC Ready DevOps, and environment name and instance type, and AMI ID I'm defining default AMI ID. And if you see provider, so provider, it is AWS provider, and outputs, I'm trying to print the outputs: environment name, VPC ID, subnet ID, security group ID, and instance ID, public IP, web URL. The main code, as I said, creating one VPC and creating EC2 instances. So this is the default. I am trying to create EC2 instance and VPC. So here source equal to dot module VPC means in the current folder. Okay, in the current folder, my modules are available VPC SG. So in the current folder, there is VPC SG. I am using this module. If your module in GitHub, okay. So if your module in GitHub, you have to use source equal to GitHub URL, and you have giving the tag also for versioning. Okay. If you are directly using the branch, you can give branch name instead of ref. You can give branch name. If your module is in official Terraform document, so you can give Terraform AWS modules VPC AWS. If you are using EC2, you can give EC2. This means official documentation, and this means wherever your repository is available, so you can give URL. So in my current case, I am using current directive only, this module. So here I created two separate module. First module is VPC SG. Module creates VPC, subnet, internet gateway, route table, and security group. The second module ECT. This module is creates EC2 instance and install NGINX using user data. In the root module, I am calling both modules. In VPC module gives the subnet ID and security group as the output. The EC2 module takes those outputs as input. Okay, the VPC module will give the output and EC2 module will take those outputs as input. This is how communication with each module happened. So now let me initialize the Terraform init. Terraform init. It will initialize EC2 module, VPC module. So I am pushing this source code into GitHub. While pushing, we never share that .git terraform those files. So I'm just using this file .git ignore. I'm trying to ignore those files .tf state, tf state backup, because my state is in current local. So my state is not in any remote repository. So while pushing, so when you initialize, it will be created .terraform files, right? So for that reason, ls-la. It will be created dot terraform files, and those files I don't want to push those files. That is the reason I kept dot git ignore. While pushing this code, it will be ignored these files, and need to do terraform validate. Now validation is completed. Now if you wanted to, you can do apply plan, and you can check, but I'm trying to directly. Terraform plan will show you what it is going to be created. If you apply, it will be created the resources. Now I'm trying to apply directly Terraform apply hyphen var. So for this here I'm using two separate var files for dev vars, and I forgot to show you modules. See dev.tfvar. So environment it is dev, and instance type t3.micro. Where is prod.tfvar? So by default it will use these variables. Okay, while creating the infrastructure, while creating the resource, it will use these files where is in dev environment. So now I'm trying to pass that variables terraform apply hyphen var file equal to dev.tfvars hyphen auto approve. Now terraform apply is successful. It is created 7 resources. So one instance, so environment is dev. So here it is showing instance environment instance ID created, public IP and security group, subnet ID, VPC ID, web URL. Okay. Now if you check here in the AWS console, EC2 instances, it is created BC Ready DevOps web. Okay. It is created BC Ready DevOps web, and if you check this instance, and this is the public IP. Okay, 100.53.54.17. So same, and if you copy this URL, so it will be install NGINX, and it will show you welcome to BC Ready DevOps hyphen dev Terraform module demo. So where environment is dev created using EC2 module and VPC security group. So even if you check security groups, so here it is created BC Ready Dev Web Security Group. This is the created security group ID PCID 921F. Yeah, this is the VPC created, and here security group is created with Terraform code. Now if you wanted to switch to prod, so you can destroy this one, and Terraform destroy. Now it is destroyed dev module dev. Now I'm trying to create, I'm applying prod.tfvars. So same modules I'm trying to create pod.tfvars. So module means reusability, Terraform code. Local module means module inside the same project. Here I am inside the same project. I am using local module. Git module means module stored in GitHub. So registry module, register made public module. So input goes to module, outputs come from module. So here module we are giving inputs and outputs come from module. So it is created successfully and it is created 7 resources, and the environment is prod, instance ID and public IP, and security group created, subnet created, and VPC ID and web URL. So if you open, so where I created instances and install NGINX and user data, it is created the HTML page. So welcome to BC Reddy -prod Terraform module demo. So environment prod created using EC2 module and VPC security group module. So like this, we can create modules and we can reuse. So code is same code. Instead of writing again and again, we are creating EC2 modules, security group modules. We will reuse it. Similar functions only. So we will create functions when we will call that function, right? So here also we created modules and we call those modules EC2 module, VPC module. So while calling module, you just need to mention where is your module. If your module is in local, you can mention dot modules and project name, environment name, you can define according to that. So we using Terraform, we created multiple environments. Okay, multi-environment also, same Terraform code, but different folders, files for each environment. So in the previous videos, we created multi-environment using Terraform code and we created workspaces. Okay, so in multi-environment, same code, different folders and files. For dev backend, so we have to write backend dev slash backend dot tf and prod slash backend dot tf. And while applying, you have to mention your var files. So there are some advantages and disadvantages as well. So to overcome that, we will use Terraform workspaces. So Terraform workspaces, the same Terraform code but different state files using workspace names. Okay, we created Terraform workspace, new dev, new pod, and select dev, select pod, and namespace you have to apply there. Now to overcome that, we will use Terraform modules. So Terraform modules mainly for reusable Terraform code. Okay, to avoid duplicate code and reusable dev, QA, prod, UAT, we will use modules. Easy maintenance, standard infrastructure, and this is the best for real-time projects. So multi-environment manage dev, prod separately, and workspaces separate state using workspace, and modules reusable Terraform code. Okay, that's all about in this session. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on next video.